Hi guys! Welcome to another week of TV Tray Tuesday. I'm Tammy Fournier and I will be stamping with you today out on my porch. And we are going to make this sweet little card. I was trying to think of something a little bit different. I know we've done birthday cards, we've done thinking of you cards. So I wanted to come up with something a little bit different, and every once in a while we need those, if we have a friend that is sick or somebody that's down, you need the healing vibes. So that's what we're going with today. This is our card. I went with, believe it or not, we're not going to use any black ink. When I was actually putting stuff together for this, I'm like, oh wait, I gotta get my black ink, and then realized, oh my gosh, I'm not using any black ink on this card, which is very, very different for me. We're using, instead we're going to be using Night of Navy with this awesome buffalo check pattern. This is so much fun. But I came up with the colors for this card thanks to my daughter. I know the last time we stamped together, I had mentioned that I had some exciting news and I wasn't allowed to share it at the time, but I can share it now. My daughter came home from Greece and she came home engaged. So that was very, very exciting. So we've been in total wedding mode. We've been out shopping. We've been out just having all kinds of fun with the initial excitement of it all. She originally, way back, she's always wanted her wedding colors to be blue, purple and yellow. Well, her fiance is leaving for the Air Force in a couple of weeks. So she's decided that she wants to change her colors and she wants to incorporate a navy blue in there, because, or should I say Air Force blue, because when they get married, he is going to be in his dress blues, so she wants his blues incorporated into their colors. So she started with blue and yellow, and then decided to add a little bit of pink, and she went back and forth, and now she's decided to have a combination of both the yellow and the pink, because she couldn't decide which one she liked better with the blue. So being in total wedding brain, when I decided to make this card and I was trying to figure out what colors I wanted to use, oh, lo and behold, hey, let's do blue, yellow, and pink. So these are going to be my little girl's wedding colors. So anyways, let's get cranking with this card. We are going to use the Healing Hugs stamp set. This is beautiful. This is a distinctive stamp set. This, it gives you extreme detail. There's no two-step stamping involved. It's just one stamp and it gives you all the detail. It's gorgeous, the detail you get just from one stamp. And we're going to use this sending you healing vibes sentiment right here. We're also going to use the buffalo check background. I love background stamps. So when I saw this one, I was so excited to get it. I love it, love it, love it. It's going to be so much fun for Christmas cards. This is going to make super cute Christmas cards. So we're going to use that. We're going to use some beautiful pink ribbon to make a little bow. And our colors, as you can see on the card, we've got Night of Navy, Daffodil Delight, Powder Pink, and Pear Pizzazz. We're using the Pear Pizzazz solely for the leaves because I tried doing it without the leaves and just having the flowers, and it needed the leaves. So we'll put the leaves in there. All right, we are going to get started. All right. Oh, I probably should tell you our card dimensions, right? Or the paper we're going to be using. Oh no, as I just dropped it. Bear with me a second. I think I may need the tweezers for this one. Oh, it's a good thing I brought those tweezers out. Oh, my heavens. Oh, seriously. I'm going to have to get up to get it that time. Not going to reach it with the tweezers. Hang tight. All right. All right, we're going to be using, our base is Night of Navy cut at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. Our inside layer is 4 by 5.25. Our outside yellow piece is 4 by 5.25. I'm sorry, I don't even know. I'm thinking I was just off camera there. I apologize. 4 by 5.25. This is the piece we're going to use on our buffalo check, or with our buffalo check. That is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And then we have this little piece here that we're going to stamp our sentiment on. And we're also going to use our awesome triple banner punch. This is 1 inch by 3 1/4 inches. And this just a piece of scrap paper to stamp our flowers. So let's get busy. We're going to start with our buffalo check pattern. So we'll take that. I'm going to move that stuff over there. Now, you can tell I've kind of been busy crafting today because of the blue all over my fingers. Let me get that, make sure I don't get any blue on the actual cardstock. All right, when you're using a background stamp like this, you're going to want to lay it down flat. You're not going to want to try to stamp it like that. You're not going to get it straight. It's just going to be, it's going to be frustrating. So the best thing to do would be just to lay it flat. And we're literally just going to ink up the stamp in Night of Navy. Get it all good and inky. Make sure that's straight. I'm going to grab a piece of paper. There we go. We're going to take our piece of cardstock and we're going to lay it on here as straight as we could get it, and it fell out of my hands before I could drop it. So we're going to go with that because I don't want to slide it around. I'm going to put a piece of paper on it, and we're just going to give it a little bit of a back rub. I'm going to try to put my foot on the TV tray while I do this so that it doesn't shake the camera. But just rub it all around so that way the ink will transfer onto your cardstock. And get the handy dandy tweezers again. Oh, look at that. Isn't that super cool? Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Now there's was a little bit. Let me get that on out of the way. Now, with a pattern like this, with the buffalo check, you could have a little imperfection, and you may want to restamp it, like right here. I could flip it over, because there's 2 sides to every paper. I could flip it over, and I could restamp that. But, truthfully, the imperfections in something like this, I don't think is a big deal. And, in all honesty, this is going to be covered up anyways. So, I am really not overly stressed about that. So, that being said, we're going to put that aside. While we have our blue out, we are going to stamp our sentiment. Get that lined up. Grab our sentiment. And you're going to want to stamp it more to the right hand side. You want to leave room for your banner punch, but we're going to wrap our flowers around it, so you want to stamp it more on the right hand side. If I can do this without getting my head in the camera. There we go. Okay, hopefully I left enough room. Let's see. Should be good. See, there's our triple banner punch. Isn't it awesome? You got room for an inch and a half, and 2 inches. And we've got ours is an inch, so we're just going to slide it right in the little inch slot and put it on up in. Find where our words are. There we go. Ah, we got a perfect little banner. Love it. Okay. We're going to move that aside while we continue on. We're going to stamp our flowers and our leaves. We are done with the Night of Navy, so we'll get that on out of the way. We got our leaves, so you know what, the green is right on top. This is Pear Pizzazz. It's right on top. We're just going to get our leaves all stamped. Beautiful! And that is it for the Pear Pizzazz. So we'll put that away. And we're going to take, I think we're going to go with our yellow first. And we're going to grab our flowers. See the distinctive? It's not raised at all. See how a lot of the stamps, the images are raised and the text is raised. This is all flat. It's just the way that they've cut it. It gives you that really cool design. Okay. Oh, look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I love it, love it, love it. Now we're going to have to wipe this off. I'm going to use the handy dandy Stampin' Chamois. This is so cool. I mean, you literally just take it and can wipe it off. You use water. You don't have to use any special spray. You just dampen the chamois and the ink comes right off. Okay. Put our yellow away. We are done with our Daffodil Delight. And last, we're going to use our powder pink. Okay. I'll get that down there. Gorgeous! Look at that! Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. While we have the powder pink out, we are going to stamp the inside of our card. We want to make that just as pretty, so we're going to keep our pink. I'm going to re-ink that up. And we're going to go right down in the corner. Going off the paper a little bit. But just to give it a little something on the inside of the card. Yay, it's so pretty. Okay, good. We are done with that. That's it, guys, for the stamping. We are done with our stamping. All right, let's put this card together. Let's start. We'll actually just stick the inside in. We've got our liquid glue. Which is being a little temperamental. There we go. I hope everybody has had a fantastic week. It has been very crazy. I'm telling you, my daughter came home. Like I said, she came home engaged, so that was very exciting. Both her and her fiance, it was their birthdays. So between celebrating the birthdays, celebrating the engagement, which we just had an engagement party for them last week, I made a beautiful wedding planner for her. When I realized she was writing all of her wedding ideas down on napkins, I told them I would make them a wedding planner. So that took on a life of its own, and it is a ginormous wedding planner. We're going to stick our buffalo check onto our Daffodil Delight. And then the kids went back to school this week. It's just absolutely, everything's been so crazy. Actually, I think I wanted it that way. Nope, I do want it this way, maybe. Yeah, we'll go that way. Luke, it's okay. There's nobody to bark at, buddy. There we go. We got that down. Should I may still do it that way? I don't know. I'll see. No, I think I want it that way. All right. Now, we're going to add our little flowers. There are not any little skeeter. Ha! That's what you get for working outside, right? I got little skeeters flying around. We don't have framelits for the flowers, so I need to fussy cut them. Well, I'm going to be straight up and honest with you. You do not want to watch me fussy cut. I don't mind fussy cutting, but I'm wicked slow at it. So, by the magic of video, I have some already cut out. So voila, we're gonna stick these little buggers on. I'm telling you, I'm very slow at cutting. I think I failed cutting in kindergarten. I just don't know what it is. I'm super slow at it. First off, we are gonna stick down our Sending Healing Vibes, because we actually need to lay that first because we're gonna put our flowers over it. And I'm just going to place that. I'm going to go right about there. That's one thing about the buffalo check. Another thing that's really nice is you can use it to line up where you want stuff. Ha ha! Little cheat method, right? Okay. We're going to put our pink flower down. And we're going to, like I said, we're going to go around. We want to kind of go around the sentiment, so we'll put that there. And just stick it on down. Put our yellow flower down. Sorry, our daffodil flower. Diamond, it's okay. It's just the neighbors. Pop that on there. No. Down. No. You cannot stamp with us, little darling. And then our leaves, we're not going to put the leaves on with glue. I'm actually going to use glue dots. I shouldn't say dots, I'll just say one dot. And it's just going to make it a little easier, because we're not going to glue the entire leaf down. We just want it going just underneath the flowers a little bit, just like that, just peeking out. And you're going to want to roll it a little bit with your finger. It's going to give it a little bit of dimension. That's another reason for not sticking it down completely. That way you can give it a little more dimension like that. Okay. And we're not going to stick this down completely flat because I tell you, I was twitching. I used no dimensionals on this card and I thought there was something wrong because I have to use dimensionals on a card. So I decided we're going to pop the entire card front up. So that's what we'll do here. We'll pop some dimensionals on the back and we're going to get our dimension that way. Yeah, I think I just like totally went overboard with those. Oh well, it ain't going anywhere with that many. Holy cow.
Nope.
Okay. Thank you so much for stamping with me today, guys. It has been a pleasure. I missed last week and I was so sad about that, so I was determined to get this week done. Okay, we're gonna get this lined up as straight as I can over there. There we go. That looks good. And just lightly push it down there, and the only thing we have left is our ribbon. And all we got to do with the ribbon is just a tiny little bow. Super easy. You're going to want to leave, it's the best way to tie a ribbon, leave it on the spool. That way you have less waste because you're just pulling right from the end to tie it. There we go. Just make our little bow here. I'll grab my scissors. And again, we're going to grab a glue dot. You're just going to pop the bow right on the glue dot. Give it a little push down. Pop it up. And we're going to stick it right here on our card. Right centered between the two flowers and hanging out over the sentiment. So I might shorten it a tiny bit. I think I want to trim it a little bit more. Same thing with that side. There we go. And there it is, guys. There's our card. It's gorgeous. I love it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you are having a wonderful week. If you are interested in any of the products that we use to make this card, you can find them in the links below. You can find me on Facebook at 4near5 Design. You can email me at stamphappy@yahoo.com or visit my website, which is also my online store at scrappystamper.stampinup.net. I would love to hear from you. If you do not currently have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to earn your business. If you have any questions about anything, please reach out to me, guys. I would love to hear from you. If you like this video, if you can give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. And if you wanted to subscribe to my channel, you can click on the little link below as well. I hope you all have a fabulous day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Take care. Love you guys.